So hey guys, today I'm going to talk about the changes compared to the 2019 Toyota Yaris. So I'm going to bring you through about that. So now we're going to look at the grills, and the grills has a two-tier kind of design, and this chrome trim really enhanced to the badge. And we also have this honeycomb design of wheel. So the Vios has straight lines, while the Yaris has honeycomb design. So it is a big distinct difference there. But I love this honeycomb design because it looks so good, so appealing, and very attractive. So yeah, that's it. Accompanying that is the LED fog lights. So if you notice this inserts, okay, this is the inserts, and it is finished in gloss black as well. So it's a very good combination between the grills and this. And this rear, the front splitters is also finished gloss black, so it looks very good. And you no need to do chrome delete in this car because there's no chrome available in this car except for this lines. So this car has the 360-degree cam, and I will show you where the cameras is. So this will be really helpful in tight spot, and whenever you're maneuvering into the tight corners, it will be very easy, and it's a very convenient feature to have. So yeah, that really helps a lot because this features is really rare in this car, because in this kind of class car, it has 360-degree cam, but the image that they shown is quite realistic, so it's very easy to use, and multiple type of camera angles which can be adjusted for your convenience. So that's a very good stuff, and adds up to that. And the color that it uses, this is the red color, and it is a very attractive color for the Yaris, honestly, because you have three colors to choose from: the silver, the white, the red. But my option would be always the red because it looks so attractive. And the shining, the color plate, the color palette that they use, it is quite shiny actually. So look at these lines, and it looks really good. Toyota have been nailing with their color scheme. It looks very good. And so these are the rims. The measurement that the inch is 16 inches. So this is in the size of 16 inches. And the E-Spec and the G-Spec has this 16 inches two-tone rims. So basically, this is a 16 inches rim, and it is finished in two-tone. And we also have a disc brake there. So the tires that is finished in Toyo, and it is 195/50 R16. Okay, so if you buy a GR Yaris on that kind of cars, you will get 17 inches. So honestly, these rims, they look so good, and the matching, it is really matchy to the car. So yeah, and moving to the rear one. For the E-Spec, the big differences is it uses rear drums, while the G-Spec has rear disc. So there's a big difference there. And honestly, these rims look so good with this car. And the color, okay, the door handles, okay, this is not standard because the standard is actually body colored. So I will give you a suggestion: if you buy the E-Spec or the G-Spec or the J-Spec, go and wrap this in black. It looks so sporty. It really catches the eyes to it because it looks so good. And obviously you also have keyless entry, but button type, so it is not as advanced as the X51 where you put your fingers and then you can simply unlock it. But no problem, because even the buttons helps you. So the side profile, okay, if you notice the two lines that runs through, it is a very good decision that Toyota made, because of it, right, the car looks so good, especially from the rear end. And it also has the visual that the design part have been connected between the windscreen, so it's a very good feature there. And obviously this has been painted, so it looks very good. And the design that they made, so if you notice, right, the design, look at this slopey part, it is really nice and catchy. So the roof is there obviously, and also you have a shark fin antenna in this car, of course. That is all standard in this kind of car, and yeah, it looks very good. And obviously, if you buy the E spec and the G spec, you are applicable for the Toyota's tinted. So it is worth of 2,150 ringgit, but they give you as free for the E and the G spec, so you don't need to worry about that. So moving to the rear end, and this rear end, it looks very good, but it has a combination of certain inspirations, because the inspiration is actually, this one is based on Toyota Caldina. It is like a mixture of that, if you notice it, because of these lights. Okay, this light is a big similarity to Toyota Caldina, and many Toyota's inspirations they have taken from that and they dropped it to a very good design element. So obviously, this car also comes with the body kit as standard, so it's worth of 2,500 ringgit for the E and the G spec. So if you buy now, you are applicable to get that as free. And this spoiler, okay, no words to tell. It is looking so good, so appealing, because of the design that they made, especially this hinge here. It's really attractive. If they make it this part bare, right, I think it would be not as attractive. But this part, they have nailed it completely. And together with that, there is also a gloss black trim. So this also makes the visual of this part is wider, because you also have Toyota badge here, and it's very attractive to see this. And this lights, these are LED combinations, not full LED combination. Why I'm telling this is because the reverse lights and also the signal lights are bulb type. They are not full LED. So this part is LED obviously, and also you have some fins here. Okay, this fins is for the aerodynamic purpose, so it really generates a lot of airflow and makes the car even more efficient. So that's why you can see fins in modern day cars. So that's a very good helpful feature there. And it's an E spec, so that means you know as E. If you buy the G spec, this part is G, and Yaris badge. There's some designs of font, so it's a very good feature. So just now I have mentioned about the free body kit that you can get for 2,500 ringgit. This is it. So it makes the car even more wider, because of, look at how wide is the bumper is. So it makes it kind of extend to be. So this is the big difference compared to the 2019 Yaris model. The previous one was straight color. Now they have changed to this color. So it is a big difference there. At least it's more matured, that part. And this gloss black trim is also here. This is also a splitter. And this part, this is body colored, so it's a very good balance. I think you can put diffusers in this car, because the middle part, you have some space there, but it's okay, because even this normal bumper, they are looking so good. So overall, the rear part, they have really done well, and I also love the front part. So it's a very good and balanced design. So boot space, it is plenty enough. You also have this Yaris hood. This is a luggage tray, so obviously it's standard in this car. And we also have a tonneau cover which is connected to here, so you can remove it if you want. And really nice insulated. They have covered this part and this part. The finishing, it's quite good. Okay, the materials that they use is really good. Umbrellas there obviously. And if you notice, if you go under this, you have some parts here, and under that you also have a sport ring. Okay, they are 16 inches as well, and you have some insulations as well. So a lot of insulations in this car, so that makes the soundproofing even better. So that's a very good feature there. And if you want to close the tailgate, simply hold here. Very solid, very solid. I'm going to take a look at the interior, and let's go. I have this multi controls for the meter panel and also the touchscreen. So this is obviously for the meter panel, okay, a back, trip, and also volume up, volume down. Okay, hands-free call answering method, so you can press here. And this is for the media station. This is the radio station change. You can change here from to the radio station, so up, down, you can just change it. And this is the mode to mute the radio, obviously. So these are the buttons that you get, are exactly the same as the G spec. And this is a stitch, but this is not a real leather actually. So that's a very good smart there. It's a very smart idea there. So these stitches, they've done it very good, so that it will look like a leather. And this part is a darkened chrome piece, I think, but it looks good. And overall the steering wheel is not bad. the grips are really good. The door cut, okay. This part is finished in soft touch material. So this part is finished in soft touch material, and this is also in the plastic trim. So if you buy the G-Spec, you can get the chrome. So there's not a big difference there. And if you notice these buttons, okay, auto windows, not for only for the driver's side, but for the passengers and the rear passengers, you can't get auto mirrors. Lock and unlock, this is automatic actually. So if you go to like 20 km/h, then will lock itself. So the mirror controls is here, and then this part is very simple. So very simple, but I hope that they could add some font here so that this part don't look like it's bare. And there's some cubby space here. It's quite big. You can put ceilings here or the touch and go cards. So this part is finished in fabric, while the G-Spec is finished in leather. So there's a big difference there. And this cup holder is molded. Okay, it's really nice. And you have the 4 speakers in this car, while the G-Spec has 6 speakers. So nice. This part is obviously plastic, but the plastic is not as harsh. So there's a very good part there. Now, you have a 4.2-inch Optitron meter. So Optitron means it's a semi-digital meter, but it looks really nice, especially this blue color patterns and also this line. So this is the meter. You can obviously change some part there, you know, everything you can control. So it's a really nice meter there, and it's not so fancy. So the information that you need, you can see over here obviously. The infotainment screen, these are 7 inches in terms of size. So this is the mobile phone, this is the menu. You can change the wallpaper, and you have some apps here. So it's a very nice touch captive things. Notify, voice command, panoramic view monitor. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. So this is the panoramic view monitor. It's a really nice stuff. So obviously this car, you can just change the menu stuff. So it's a very good part there. You can change the car color. So nice, the nice part there. And it depends on your market as well. So you can just change that from there. It's really nice. 7 inches, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay connectivity with the cables over here, so you can run through the cable. And this part, the aircon vents, nicely positioned for the front drivers and also the rear passengers. Manual air conditioning for the E-Spec, while the G-Spec you have auto air conditioning. But personally, I like this, especially the knobs, the design that it has. Internal circulation, hazard lights, okay, and the rear dimmers. So this is all the parts that you need. And this is the ventilation controls. So compared to the digital one, this looks more premium, honestly. And you have some big gap here to fit your cup holders, and you have some materials over here. So you see, this car has ambient lights actually, so it can run through the foot valve. Okay, and this car is also paired with the CVT gearbox, so it looks like manual gearbox. And this is finished in urethane. For the G-Spec, it's finished in leather. And the overall interior, this part is darkened compared to the pre-facelifted Toyota Yaris, and the materials that they finish here is so high quality, so nice, and yeah, it's overall so good. So this is another part. This darkened piece is repeated over here to get the aircon vents. Very nice dashboard design. So you still have a car here. Okay, so it's quite high. The dashboard is quite high. And moving to the center console, so you have some 12-volt socket. Okay, some cut slots, handbrake. Still they're using handbrake for the G-Spec, for the Toyota Yaris. Armrest over here. So this is also finished in fabric, but you still have an armrest. But the armrest is way too behind because the extent of this part is too huge. Maybe they could make this part slightly smaller, because look at how off this armrest is. It's way too narrow and way too long. So at least you have some storage here. You also can opt for the wireless charging, 594 ringgit. And let's open the cubbies. Look at how nice is this. Soft. Wow, you have some remotes here, you have some storage here. So it's a really nice part. Obviously bulb type lights. Okay, this part is also darkened. It's really nice, so that any dirts you can't see. And these mirrors are manual mirrors, obviously. If you buy the G-Spec, you have auto mirrors. DVR here, obviously. So look at here, the DVR is really nice. it can off on automatically, so you don't need to do anything. So that's the TSS modules. Okay, and this part, oh my god, so high quality. Yeah, you don't have some lights, but it's okay. You can use the slides obviously, so you can see it. So I'm here, guys. Very high quality. And yes, I don't know what is this picture is. Still I can't see it. Some handles here. This is obviously this type. Okay, so overall, looking at this car, the seats, okay, these are fabric seats. They have some beautiful designs, and the seats look so good in this car. Look at it, blue color stitchings. So obviously all the way from the G spec you have fabric seats. Okay, so let me go so nice. Look at it. So you can obviously go for voice command it. I don't know how to try it. And the seats are manual adjustment, so that's pretty standard in this type of cars. Okay, now for the safety systems, these are the control dock. Okay, so these are the control dock. So if you notice, the anti-collision, parking sensors on and off, sport mode, eco mode to save your fuel. If you want to go for sport, you want to enhance your driving. Okay, and this auto beam, auto leveling lights. Okay, engine start stop for the GE and the G spec. Obviously nowadays cars comes with keyless entry, so you don't need to put the keys anymore, and you don't have any heads-up display and that kind of sort of stuffs here. So I'm going to move to the rear seats for now. So let's go. Just now the ambient light is there, and moving to the rear seats. Okay, let me on the light. So this is the armrest. Look at that. Because of this, right, the middle passenger may struggle because of this huge armrest. And I think yes, there's a 2 USB ports over here, so it's a really nice part. 2.1A. Okay, the rear seats are quite spacious, so nice there. Nice that they have a good headroom and legroom. This is a Yaris, so if you want some space, go for the Vios. And the Vios, the G spec has leather seats. Okay, so you have some headrests over here. Nice, even for the middle seats you have. So that may block the rear view mirror to look at there. Obviously visibility will be blocked, but you don't need it because you have a PVM, and also you can see whenever you want to look at that anytime, because it's available in the infotainment system. So you can just straight away press home, go PVM, you can see the rear views. So it's not a issue there. And these seats, they are nice. Okay, speakers there, the same thing repeated over here. Okay, fabric, gloss black, so fingerprints. Be careful, so have a microfiber cloth with you so that every time you can wipe it. So that's it for the Toyota Yaris, and thank you. Thank you so much for your time, and I'm going to end the session. So please subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell button to get latest informations and also latest video updates. So thank you for watching there, and I'm signing off, Yosh.